Hello and welcome to the very first episode of Tech Friday on this channel. And yes, I do owe you guys an explanation as to what this is and why exactly it's happening. But I do feel that that would be better suited to its own separate video or maybe even a live stream. TLDR, virtual reality is not going anywhere. I still have tons of videos planned for you guys on that topic, as well as, of course, our weekly news videos. But to give you a very short explanation, to slightly expand the content on the channel, every Friday now, we're going to be hopping in and doing some kind of technology work. Sometimes it's going to be on a topic that I am quite knowledgeable in, and sometimes it'll just be for fun so that we can check something out together. And today, it's actually going to be more of that second deal. As just underneath the table right now, I have an Xbox 360. So the story behind this Xbox 360 is it is my cousin's old Xbox 360. And my aunt wants to give it to her friend's child. The problem is this Xbox 360 is, well, has seen better days. And on top of that, the disk drive doesn't open until you punch the thing really hard, which is obviously not great when you have what I assume is a hard drive on the side here. Does this actually contain a hard drive? Perhaps. Our plan for today's video is to jailbreak this Xbox together and find out how well the latest Xbox 360 jailbreak actually works. So to give you a little bit of a history, the main exploit here was a hardware exploit. All of those methods required people opening up their Xbox and physically soldering things to the motherboard in order to exploit it. However, in October of 2024, a researcher called Grimdoomer published the BadUpdate, the first fully software-only hypervisor exploit for the Xbox 360. And the big thing here is it works on every single model, including ones that RGH can't touch. But that is not what we're actually going to be using today, as today we're going to be using ABadAvatar, which is created by Shutterbug 2000. It is a variant of the BadUpdate that triggers via the avatar selection screen. And the best part here? No game disk is required. As with a BadUpdate, you actually require a specific game disk in order to trigger the exploit. And it gets even easier, as apparently creating USB drives for things like a BadUpdate and a BadAvatar can get quite confusing. So in today's video, I've got my laptop here with Arch installed on it, and we're going to be using BadBuilder. It's a PC tool that automates building the USB drive. So supposedly, this is not going to be that difficult at all. The only issue is I don't have a USB drive that we can actually install this on. So let's go on a little trip and grab a USB drive. We have acquired a USB stick. I tried finding the cheapest, dirtiest thing I could find. I could probably find cheaper, but I said, you know what, 32 gigs, we'll get some games on it. That is seemingly all we need in order to get started on this exploit. First, we need to get this thing updated to the latest firmware, because I've got absolutely no idea what's on it, and I don't know if my capture card works. So, I've got OBS capturing on my laptop here through a USB-C capture card. It's lagging terribly. We're going to have to ignore that. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm assuming it's to do with my capture card. Now we have to go into System and find out which version this is on, because we need to be specifically on dashboard version 17. Oof, wait, we're on interface version 2? We need to be on update 17.559. Don't use live to update, just in case Microsoft decides to patch this. So we need offline system update 17.559. Let's do that right now. Plugging in the USB stick, we have to format it to either FAT or FAT32. From what I can see here, it's actually already formatted to FAT. I'm not going to format it again. It's a brand new USB stick. So I'm supposed to copy a folder that already exists here. So we're gonna copy that over to the USB drive, and then apparently plugging it into the Xbox should automatically prompt us to install this update. Plugging that in, let's see if anything has shown up. Yes, it actually has, wow. So let's press yes. Yeah, that works for me. Cool. Oh, here we go. That's powering up. Yep, there it is. 17.559. That's exactly the version we need to be on. So now let's jump right back onto GitHub and download the BadBuilder. And we cannot use the AMD64 version .exe. We do not have a .exe. I would like to USB formatting Windows only. Okay, dear friends, this is the time, this is the moment. I guess we are switching back to Windows. Let's do it. We're back in Windows now, and I have this time connected my Camlink 4K. Oh, this works so much better. Oh, the Camlink 4K came in for the win. This looks so much better. Let's launch the BadBuilder. I'm going to grab my USB stick, plug it back into the computer, and here we're going to build exploit USB. We need to wait, I assume, a little bit. Is there something I need to do here? Enter, no? Oh, here we go. So, oh wow, okay, this is not good. We only want to format the removable one, thank you very much. Or would you like to format C? Oh, thank God it selected N. That was just me spamming enter. Imagine it formatted C. Which files do you have already? None of them, actually. That's going to download all of that. Which program should be launched by BadUpdate? That's a very good question. Let's just go with the first one. If the first one doesn't work, we'll do the second one. So would you like to add homebrew programs? Yes, because we have downloaded Aurora. Extract all, extract. Let's try give it this. Yeah, that worked. Okay, now we have added Aurora, and now finish and save. So that is going to sort that out. Your USB key is ready to go. Okay, what now? Do I just plug it in? Let's try it, my friends. Nothing is happening. I think I've got this. And I think the main issue was the fact that our profile actually auto-signed in. So if we go into profile settings, and here we want login preferences, automatic login off. Turn it on. No blocked account, which is what's supposed to show up here. I'm going to try remove it and insert it again. And all it does is it just makes the characters jump around. Okay, so here we are a few hours later, but I do have good news. The issue seems to have stemmed from incorrect USB formatting. So instead, I used a different piece of software called BadStick. Now, I do have to mention that Chrome didn't want to download this and warned me of malware. I launched it anyway. It's available on GitHub, so supposedly it is all open source, but I do feel it is important we mention that before you guys go into playing with any of these tools. But anyway, launched BadStick, created my USB stick with Aurora dashboard, and then I needed to create a launch.ini file in the root of my USB stick with this singular line of text. This forces the Aurora dashboard to actually launch automatically after the jailbreak has passed. Without this launch.ini file, the jailbreak will happen, but nothing will launch. And for those actually interested as to why BadBuilder wasn't working for me, it's very simple. The reason is, I'm stupid. And if I had looked a little more closely, I would have realized that BadBuilder was used for building the BadUpdate USB, not a BadAvatar USB. So all you literally have to do after it's done is go into the folders and replace the BadUpdate files with BadAvatar files. And it's that simple. Enough yapping. Now that we have that explanation out of the way, the cool part about this is, with my specific Xbox at least, all we have to do is plug the USB stick in and power it on. This USB stick can essentially permanently stay inside the Xbox, which is very good news. And as you will see here in just a second, we're going to get a notification. There we go. ABadAvatar is free software. If you paid for it, demand a refund. And now we wait. The light here on the Xbox is going to start doing a funny little dance, meaning the exploit is running. Or sometimes, as happened right now, the exploit just launches, which is pretty crazy. Sometimes it will launch straight away, as it did here, and other times you have to wait a little bit. I already have a singular game copied onto my USB stick, so that's exactly what we're going to try find now in the Aurora dashboard. You can just press back, and now we will wait to load into the Aurora dashboard. And boom, here we are. What I want to do is I want to jump into the settings, go into content, and add the new path that I just created. So I've created it on the USB stick inside the games folder, and then select using Y. Here we can just press save, I believe, and scan now. Because this is the only game we have, it's just infinite. We're not gonna play a lot of it here in the video, but I feel it is important we check if the game actually launches, which I can already see it does. Let's get our audio going. Oh, that is so nostalgic. Oh. That's crazy. Oh yeah. Okay, well, here we have it. The game is running absolutely perfectly, except for all the delay that I'm getting for playing on a Camlink 4K. But I must say, once I understood the fact that it was actually just the USB stick not being created correctly, it now works flawlessly. And I would argue that this is possibly just about as good as an untethered jailbreak, because as you just saw, it launches itself with the boot up of the console. You need to do absolutely nothing. So while this wasn't exactly a tutorial video to show you guys how you can mod your Xbox, I do want to end off the video by saying if you are looking to mod your Xbox, I'm gonna leave a few tutorials down below, hopefully some up-to-date ones so you actually get the right tools and stuff. And that way you can play your backups in case you also have a broken DVD drive. Because let me demonstrate this real quick. So I've pressed the button. Oh, no. Oh, of course it opens now. Of course. And of course, what do we have inside? Yeah, we've got the game. Oh, apparently Aurora wasn't very happy about us removing the game. Oh, there we go. And it stopped opening now. And this is gonna hurt me so much because there's a hard drive in here, but yeah, but as you can see, even without the game disc, the game is still here and completely playable. So there we have it. That is going to be it for our very first Tech Friday. Now, because this video took so unbelievably long for me to figure out what was actually happening, I'm not sure this is going to come out on a Friday. That seems to be a trend with these kinds of videos. But yeah, with that being said, my aunt is going to be incredibly happy with this. I'm going to get the rest of our discs backed up onto the USB drive so that she can give this to her friend's kid and give it a brand new life. It's amazing seeing how far this has come throughout the years. Either way though, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day or night, wherever you are in the world. And if you like this one, please do leave a like. If you disliked it, I guess this button works too, but let me know why down below. As I said earlier, I'm going to have more information for you guys about exactly what's happening either on the Discord or in a future video or live stream. This is essentially what I do in my free time as a hobby apart from virtual reality. So I'm very, very happy to be able to share this kind of stuff with you guys. And the channel was a tech channel before it was a VR channel. Also, kind of ironic maybe, or funny in a way, I believe we had VR Mondays or VR Fridays before the channel became entirely a virtual reality channel. Either way though, enough yapping. Let's end off the video. Thank you so much to the Patreons and members supporting the channel. You guys are amazing. Seriously, much love. Thank you so much for your support. You are what makes all of this possible. And thank you so much if you're just watching, commenting, liking, subscribing. Seriously, all of that helps. And as usual, if you want to be notified about future content coming up on the channel, make sure to smack that subscribe button with your forehead, ding my bell, and see you again in the next video. Peace.